to be a review and a demo on the new Maybelline Dream Velvet foundation. And to be honest with you, I was a little scared on getting this foundation just because it reminds me so much of the Rimmel Stay Matte foundation. I bought this foundation when it first came out, and ever since I've had the worst experience with it, just for the simple reason that it looks pink on my skin. The coloration in this foundation on the Rimmel Stay Matte completely sucks just because all of them look pink, and I hate a foundation that's gonna look pink on my skin. It just doesn't go with me. And I tried all of them. I tried the light ones, the dark ones, and none of them worked. So that's the reason I was so scared on getting this one from Maybelline, just because it reminds me so much of the other one. But I got over myself and I was like, let's go ahead and give it a try and see how it works. So this foundation claims to be a soft matte hydrating foundation, which is something that I've never heard on a matte foundation, to be hydrating at the same time. So we'll see about that. But I got mine in 60, which is sandy beige. I'm not sure this is going to be a exact color to my skin. I think the next one will be, which it was natural beige. I think that will be a better match to my skin, but we'll go ahead and try this out and see if it works. Okay, so the way that I'm gonna be applying this foundation today, I'm gonna go ahead and do half of my face with a sponge, and I'm gonna do the other half with a brush, just because I want to get a full review on this foundation, and I know these two things will work in a different way. I know that a brush will leave more like a full coverage finish, and a sponge, it's more like a natural finish. So that's the reason I want to use both, so I can fully review and see how it works. By the way, I already have a primer on my face, just because I will always be wearing a primer, regardless if the foundation will work without a primer or if it works with a primer. It doesn't matter to me. I'm always wearing a primer. But if you want to try it out without wearing the primer and see how it works, you can totally do that. So I'm just gonna go ahead and shake it, and I'm gonna go ahead and put some on the top of my hand. Oh, it's really moussey. It's like a mousse consistency. It's not runny at all. Okay, so I just pretty much dotted all over my face. So I'm gonna go ahead and start blending with the brush first. Oh, it's definitely matte. Like, I don't think it's a semi-matte. It's definitely matte to me. The coverage, it's really good, and this is just one layer. Now I'm gonna go ahead and go with the sponge on the other side. So I can already tell that I like it with the brush better rather than the sponge. I feel like the sponge is leaving my skin really patchy. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go in with the brush instead. Yeah, I definitely like the coverage that I'm getting with the brush. I don't think the sponge is really for this foundation. At least it's not to me. Yeah, it's definitely matte. Like, I cannot feel it on my face anymore. Like, it's completely matte, but without the drying feeling. You see what I'm saying? So that's the reason why it says that it's a hydrating foundation, because even though it's matte, it doesn't have the drying feeling. Okay, so I am definitely impressed with this foundation. I mean, the coverage, the texture, how it feels on my skin. Even though it's matte, it feels really good on the skin. Like, honestly, I like it, and I thought I was not gonna like it just because it reminds me of the other one. and I think the color is not that bad. I don't know if you guys can tell. I think the color is not bad at all. It feels a little wet, but like you cannot feel it on your skin. Like it completely dried, but without giving you the drying feeling. You see what I'm saying? I like it. I really like it. And the coverage, I don't think it's bad. Just for one layer, I don't think it's bad at all, because you can build it up. If you want any more coverage, just go ahead and build it up. And it doesn't really say that if it's a medium to full coverage. It doesn't say anything like that, but to me this is a medium to full coverage and you can build it up. So I am really impressed with this foundation. Like honestly, I am so impressed. I didn't know it was gonna work this well. I really love it, and it's matte. It's definitely a matte foundation. So I don't know how this will work if you have a really dry skin, but I consider myself having combination skin, but it leans more to the drying side. So I will get drying patches sometimes. My foundation will hold on to the drying patches, but this one is not doing anything like that. So I think it might work. So if you want to go ahead and give it a try, just make sure that you use a really hydrating moisturizer or a primer, and I think that could do the trick. I think this could work for a dry skin as well, as long as you're using a really good moisturizer. And I don't even feel like I have to set it. Like not at all. Like it feels so matte on my face. Like I don't feel like I have to set it. But since I have a combination skin, I know that later on I'm gonna start getting oily on my T-zone, so I'm just gonna go ahead and add a little bit of powder, but I don't think you really have to. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do the rest of my makeup and I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm definitely so impressed with this foundation. Like I did not know it was going to be this good. Like everything about it is so good. The coverage, the finish, the texture, how it feels on my skin, it just feels perfect. And like I said, the coverage, I will say it's like a medium to full coverage. Like you can build it up to however amount of coverage you need. This was just one layer. Like honestly, it was just a layer and it looks good on my skin. Like I am so completely in love with this foundation. Like I would still have to see how it holds on throughout the entire day so I can give you a full review. But so far I'm loving it. Like it feels so good on my face. Like it doesn't feel really heavy, and for a matte foundation to be matte, it doesn't feel drying on my skin or anything like that. So I definitely love it. But like I said, I will have to wear it the entire day so I can give you guys a full review on it. So on my next video, I'm gonna be letting you guys know exactly how it turned out by the end of the day. So far I am so impressed and obsessed with this foundation, so I definitely recommend it. Even if you have dry skin, I think all you have to do is use a really good moisturizer and you shouldn't have any problem with it. So I definitely recommend this foundation. I got mine from Ulta. I think it was $10.99, I believe it was. And I got mine in Sandy Beige. I don't know if I'm gonna be trying the other one because I did think the other one will be a perfect match for me, but this one is not bad at all. Like I don't think it's bad. So this is it for this demo and review on the Maybelline Dream Velvet Foundation. I am completely in love with it. I definitely recommend it. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys have any comments, please leave them down below. And if you guys have any comments on the Rimmel Stay Matte Foundation, if you guys had the same issues I had, but somehow you guys made it work without looking pink on your skin, go ahead and let me know down below. I would love to hear that from you guys. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye!